You know what's wild? Most people are still overpaying for car insurance just because it's a pain to switch. That's why there's Jerry. Jerry's the only app that compares rates from over 50 insurers in minutes and helps you switch fast with no spam calls or hidden fees. Drivers who save with Jerry could save over $1,300 a year. Before you renew your car insurance policy, do yourself a favor. Download the Jerry app or head to jerry.ai/ACAST.
Most all-in-one HR systems are a patchwork of disconnected and manual tools. Rippling is totally automated. If you promote an employee, Rippling can automatically handle necessary updates, from payroll taxes and provisioning new app permissions to assigning required manager training. That's why Rippling is the #1 rated human capital management suite on G2, TrustRadius, and Gartner. If you're ready to run the backbone of your business on one unified platform, head to rippling.com/AcastBiz and sign up today. That's RIPPLING.com/AcastBiz to sign up.
On today's Smart 7, Israel attacks Iran's biggest gas field, government issues meningitis health alert and much more. It's Thursday 19th of March, it's National Poultry Day, and happy birthday, Bruce Willis.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
They say a week is a long time in politics, and incredibly Wednesday evening marked just a week since the Mandelson files were released by Downing Street. Those files showed that Prime Minister Keir Starmer was warned that appointing Peter Mandelson as US ambassador carried reputational risk for the UK because of the peer's long-time friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. Starmer apologised to Epstein's victims, but Tory leader Kemi Badenoch was still trying to get to the bottom of whether Mandelson and the Prime Minister spoke directly at Wednesday's PMQs.
The Prime Minister told us on the record, I believed the lies he told me. If the Prime Minister didn't speak to him, how can he say he lied to him?
The Times has reported that Starmer did not directly question Mandelson about Epstein, but had his former Chief of Staff Morgan McSweeney do it. However, Starmer avoided the question on Wednesday, instead going on the attack over the Tories flip-flopping about the Iran war.
She's utterly irrelevant and she's got no judgment. These are the opposition who jumped into a war with Iran without stopping to think.
The UK's Health Security Agency took the unusual step of issuing an urgent public health alert across England as the meningitis outbreak in Canterbury appears to be continuing to spread. There are now 20 cases confirmed, while 2 students have already died. A vaccination programme has now begun at the University of Kent, and authorities believe they have traced the beginning of the outbreak to what seems to have been a so-called super spreader event at a Canterbury nightclub. Health Secretary Wes Streeting updated the media on Wednesday.
What's worried us about the Canterbury outbreak is the pace and extent of the spread of the disease. And that's why we are being so proactive in the provision of antibiotics, because they're an effective treatment.
About 2,500 doses of antibiotics have already been administered, mainly to students, and GPs across the country have been advised to be alert for anyone presenting with symptoms. Adam Finn is a former member of the Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation, and he says while the disease can be deadly, we should stay calm.
This is not COVID. This is not a virus that's going to rush through the population. Even within Canterbury, looking for this vaccine is probably not merited. It's just not necessary.
Israel has continued its efforts to decapitate the Iranian regime, with 2 more key figures killed on Wednesday: Iran's intelligence minister Esmail Khatib, along with top security official Ali Larijani. Wednesday also saw escalation on both sides as Israel launched strikes at the South Pars natural gas field, one of the world's largest and the source of 70% of Iran's gas production. In retaliation, Iran launched strikes at Qatar's Ras Laffan industrial city, a major petroleum site, with extensive damage reported, prompting an angry post from US President Trump on Truth Social. With no end in sight, UK Green Party leader Zach Polansky says there was no justification for the war starting in the first place.
The US and Israel launched an illegal bombing campaign. Already well over 1,000 civilians are dead. This was not a war of self-defense.
Former Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner was back in the spotlight on Wednesday after a speech to Labour activists in Westminster hit the headlines. Her message was that Labour is running out of time and that the government is giving the impression that it's busy representing the establishment rather than working people. The speech has revived talk of a leadership challenge to Prime Minister Keir Starmer, but Rayner's tax issues appear to remain unresolved, which would make it difficult for her to mount a run for number 10. She was frank in her criticism of Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood's proposed changes to immigration rules, something that didn't entirely sit well with another potential leadership candidate, Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham.
Angela needs to be listened to. I would have a concern about the mandatory checks on people's country of origin. That could place an administrative burden on a system that already struggles to cope and in fact doesn't cope, is often in chaos.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, in association with Metro, Liverpool reached the Champions League quarter-finals, and will Spider-Man turn into a man-spider? Right after this.
The longer you stay alive, the longer you can enjoy Boost Mobile's unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. So here are some tips. Do not parallel park on a cliff if you want to enjoy an unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. Do not mistake a wasp nest for a piñata if you want to enjoy an unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. Do not microwave a hard-boiled egg if you want to enjoy an unlimited plan with the price that never goes up. Stay alive and enjoy unlimited wireless for $25 a month forever with Boost Mobile. After 30 gigs, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Most all-in-one HR systems are a patchwork of disconnected and manual tools. Rippling is totally automated. If you promote an employee, Rippling can automatically handle necessary updates, from payroll taxes and provisioning new app permissions to assigning required manager training. That's why Rippling is the #1 rated human capital management suite on G2, TrustRadius, and Gartner. If you're ready to run the backbone of your business on one unified platform, head to rippling.com/AcastBiz and sign up today. That's RIPPLING.com/AcastBiz to sign up.
Welcome back. Wednesday night saw the final spots in this year's Champions League quarter-finals decided, and once again it was a tough night for English teams. First up was Newcastle, who had drawn 1-1 with Barcelona at home, but had an absolute nightmare in the second leg at the Camp Nou, losing 7-2 on the night and 8-3 overall. Spurs were 5-2 down after the first leg against Atletico, but did at least win the home leg 3-2, although they were knocked out 7-5 on aggregate. Liverpool had a much better night as they faced Galatasaray at Anfield, starting a goal down from the first leg, but scoring 4 and winning 4-1. Arne Slot sounded relieved to be through to the quarter-finals and was appreciative of the Anfield support.
No, it means a lot, not only to me, but definitely also to my players. We've played twice away from home in their atmosphere, and I think it's safe to say that our fans today show that Anfield can create even a bigger atmosphere.
This summer is going to be a big one for Zendaya. She's back in Euphoria Season 3. She's in the new Spider-Man movie, which we'll have details on shortly. And she's in no less than 3 movies with Robert Pattinson. They star together in Dune 3, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, and in quirky wedding movie The Drama. Pattinson says it's been a pleasure to work with her, but there was no plan to spend so much time working together.
It's all kind of random. I mean, I think we got Odyssey during the shoot on this. And everything was so secret as well. So we were like, did you get a call about the thing the other day? Yeah, maybe. Did you get a call about the thing? It was so fun. I mean, it's like, I love working with her. I think she's great. Yeah, I do it again and again.
This summer, you may need to save some space in your blockbuster menu for the 4th instalment of Tom Holland as Spider-Man. After the drama of the triple Spider-Men in No Way Home, we catch up with Peter Parker in a world that has changed dramatically, and it appears he's changing too. A mysterious ailment relating to his spider DNA causes chaos, as it's not clear whether or not Spider-Man is evolving into some kind of man-spider. There are a host of new villains, Tombstone, Scorpion, and mysterious Marvel villains, The Hand, who all make an appearance in the first action-packed trailer. Spider-Man Brand New Day hits cinemas on July 31st.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
Youth mental health is a complex challenge that requires comprehensive solutions. We must strengthen after-school programs. We must make digital literacy tools available in our schools. We must work with mental health professionals to support children. And we must empower mentors, educators, and parents to keep kids happy. Learn more about our commitment to finding lasting solutions at empowerourfuturecoalition.com/solutions. Paid for by the Coalition to Empower Our Future.
Hey, this is Adam Grant, host of TED's podcast, Rethinking with Adam Grant. Let me share with you why smart finance leaders turn to Bill. They know that clarity isn't just helpful, it's strategic. As the intelligent finance platform, Bill uses AI to automate the busy work for nearly 500,000 businesses so they can focus on intentional growth. Eliminate the friction and start scaling with the proven choice. Visit Bill.com/proven to talk with an expert about automating your business finances and get a $250 gift card as a thank you. That's Bill.com/proven. Terms and conditions apply. See offer page for details.